Hey there, Flunkie Force's game Flunky. Today's freaking awesome news Friday on a Saturday because it was my birthday yesterday, and I thought, fuck it, I have some time to myself. So let's get into it. We got a couple of news articles we're going to touch up on. Some not so serious, some kind of serious. We'll talk about the new Tales of Berseria update that came out. I've been having some issues with that. We'll talk about Conan Exiles, Funcom's next installment. It's their awesome game series. Because, yeah, okay. Anyway, and then we'll move on to Perfect World of Warcraft. Perfect World Entertainment and Treon Worlds. Are they downsizing? What that means. Well, let's see. Let's get into it. So jumping right off the bat, let's talk about Conan Exiles. Currently in release, it's getting somewhat of a hype. Conan Exiles is created by Funcom, another company that will be experiencing some downsizing itself. Besides it being a brutal sandbox survival open world that you can play with your friends, kind of like Ark, where you gather materials and blueprints and build your way up to go from enslaving people to beating the shit out of serpents and, you guessed it if you haven't already heard, flap your penis around. That's right, kids. It has an awesome penis physics engine. Funcom creators have talked about this engine a lot lately because apparently people didn't know before release that they had this. And unlike other game companies where, yes, they're having penises, this game allows you to change the size and girth of your, what does somebody call it? The wing wang? The Johnson? The bat and the balls? The squirrel and the nuts? I don't know, I'm getting a little too carried away. Which has, as always, with men and women around the world, has got people enamored. Besides that, it is a very brutal and realistic game, pretty much based in the Conan the Barbarian world. You can travel around with your friends and conquer people with your dicks flapping in the wind. Who doesn't like flapping their dicks around in the wind? Yeah. Side note, apparently people were a little upset because women didn't have the same kind of anatomically correct vaginas. I don't know. That's more of a rumor, side note, to add just to the humor of this. But hopefully this game will take off very well. Kind of like Perfect World Entertainment, though, Funcom has went through some downsizing themselves, so it's going to be interesting to see how the game pans out with updates and frequency within those updates, and what they have planned for the future. With such games as Secret World, Funcom has known to push the envelope and kind of think outside the box, providing new styles of entertainment for the MMO genre. There's some things to keep in mind. Moving on to more news, Tales of Berseria's somewhat questionable update. Released on January 31st, this update was to fix a major security issue within Tales of Berseria. Though the update did do its initial job, it didn't fix the AI bug that's been plaguing the game, and it reintroduced an old audio bug, 7.1. Now, the people that have been working on this update have provided a workaround. That there is a workaround you can use for the update. That way you can fix your sound or audio issue. But they have stated, use it at your own discretion, saying that they did not make the workaround themselves and that you are responsible for any and all damages that might occur. So keep that in mind. I will keep you posted. To follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I will update everyone as soon as possible when I hear about if they fixed the AI bug and the audio bug. Now, I currently own it for PC, and this particular update is for PC players. But if I've not run into any certain issues with this audio or AI bug, but I am in the beginning stages of the game, so I'll let you know if anything changes. So there you go. Now, on to other news. Perfect World Entertainment has stated they have released 30 or so staff members. Now, before you guys freak out, understand that Perfect World does employ thousands of people all over the world. Now, even though there is this layoff, they have stated that this will not affect development of any game currently released or published by Perfect World Entertainment. They have said they deeply appreciate the people that they work with and they do not hold any ill will. These are just positions that they have to get rid of to focus on development, publishing, and operation, which is completely understandable. Companies do this all the time, not just within our gaming world, but within the other worlds as well. Restaurant business, factories, construction, it happens all the time. It's nothing personal, nor does it spell doom. But some fans are kind of remiss about it, given Perfect World, or I guess therein Treon's lack of development as of late. Though with the release of Arcade Nexus expansion and somewhat of the hype behind it, people are starting to wonder, is this a sign of some bad things to come? Now, as far as Perfect World, I won't say that too much, but Perfect World has been in this business for a very long time. They've been around for a while, so layoffs can be seen to happen. I don't look too much into it because as of right now, there's nothing more stated, but besides 30 people have lost their jobs. Horrific, and horrible as this may sound, that is just a part of the way things fall. Now, sometimes it could just be part of money issues, or therein it could be just due company business. As they've stated before, it's to help with development, operation, and publishing. Doesn't mean there's anything bad going to happen or does no ill will. So I will keep you guys involved and up to date as much as possible as I might can. But I wouldn't look too far into it as of right now. Now when they start laying off hundreds and close to thousands of people, then we got a problem. Then the shit's hit the fan and we all got to duck. On to our last bit of news for today. You probably don't know this, but Obsidian Entertainment has created or working on another, in my opinion, mega hit. The same guys who brought you Pillars of Eternity and the White March expansions therein, and are now working on Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Deadfire continues after the original Pillars of Eternity with the same characters, well, basically your same character, and you go on with the same kind of story, fighting gods, using magic, with in-depth storyline and great character customization. Obsidian Entertainment looks to create another mega hit. One thing to keep in mind, though, they have reached their Kickstarter goal of over $1 million. They've actually reached 200% of that. They're close to $2 million. So they've reached their Kickstarter goal, and they are well on their way of creating this another mega hit. If you don't know anything about Pillars of Eternity, I'll give you a little synopsis. You are what they call a Watcher, someone who can peer into the lives of souls from a bygone era. Kind of like your, if I got this correctly, kind of like a reincarnation, if you will. They can see your reincarnations. So you have to somehow figure out where you fit in the world and travel around your companions to help save the world. The cool thing about Deadfire continues that sort of arc and explains even further in depth that you're linked to a god, Aethys. Which, well, we'll get more into that as the game gets closer to release, and that'll be for a Let's Play kind of deal. Do I recommend checking it out? Hell yeah! If you like CRPGs, kind of like Baldur's Gate and Dungeons & Dragons, what's it called, Daggerfall or whatever? If you don't know what they look like, they kind of almost look like ARPGs like Diablo, but instead they're point and click, and they have an in-depth story. At least Pillars of Eternity did, and I think y'all will enjoy it. This is Game Flunky signing off, saying I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace out. Let's go swing some dicks.